Welcome to Talkin Tigers. I'm Rachel Whittaker. Let's talk some basketball today, as LSU is 2-1 on its Australian tour. Their next game is Thursday at 4 a.m. Central Time in Melbourne. So let's chat now with LSU beat writer Randy Rosetta. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Rachel, are you going to get up and follow that game at 4 a.m. on live streaming?
That'll be a challenge, but die-hard LSU fans, I'm sure, will be catching that live stream. And LSU, of course, welcoming Ben Simmons, Antonio Blakeney, and Brandon Sampson to the team. And they're all contributing on this trip down under, including Tuesday's game winner by Simmons. So an exciting time to be a Tiger right now, Randy.
Yeah, there's no question. Those three guys have immediately kind of shown what they're capable of doing. And, you know, Craig Victor gets lost in the shuffle a little bit because he wasn't in that recruiting class, but he's a new guy as well. But the three that are over there, Antonio Blakeney led him with 22 points the other night. Ben Simmons led him in scoring 2 of the games, and Brandon Sampson actually got the start the other night after coming off the bench. He's kind of showing that he belongs. I wrote a story about him recently. You know, a lot of people, he's fallen a little bit off the radar because he's kind of that third guy in the recruiting class. Now, in the state and locally, we know who he is because he's from Baton Rouge and was the Louisiana Mr. Basketball last year. But he's a little bit forgotten. But I have a feeling that he's going to turn a lot of heads before this season is over.
Exactly, yeah, totally. I agree with you there. LSU had the number 3 ranked recruiting class in the country. And here's Ben Simmons talking about the idea of positionless basketball.
Yeah, we're a fairly big team, so a lot of guys can play different positions. I know for myself, I can play 1 through 5 and guard 1 through 5, so I think we're endless with possibilities of matchups, and there's a lot of matchup problems for other teams, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how it just plays out.
And Randy, in November, once the regular season starts, LSU is going to be playing for the 3rd straight year in the tip-off marathon. So the nation will get to see this team that has a lot of promise, even when, you know, Jerome Martin and Jordan Mickey both left.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and that's a good appetizer for people to see LSU. They're going to play at prime time on a Monday night on ESPNU, I think it is, in that event. And that's one of the games that leads up to the following week. They play in Brooklyn against Marquette the following Monday, and then against either Arizona State or NC State the following day. So there's going to be a lot of exposure, a lot of attention on LSU. A lot of that's because Benny Simmons is there, and Antonio Blakeney. Let's not forget he's a top 10 recruit from last year as well. So exactly. All of this kind of ties together. This has got a chance to be a really special season, and people are going to be paying attention whether they want to or not, because LSU is going to be all over national TV.
Johnny Jones excited to see what this team, who, you know, made the NCAA tournament, now they wanted to raise expectations even more coming into this season. They knew the talent they were going to have. So again, regular season not till November, but we'll see how this trip down under comes to an end. Well, Randy, thanks again, as always.
Okay, Rachel, I'll check with you at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning to see if you're following along.
I'm far from a morning person, but the excitement around LSU just might make me take the plunge. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you again on Thursday.